Hey, what's up, people? It's Kyle, and here are some tips on how you can live your best life. The life you deserve to be living, you feel me? Not the life society wants you to live, the life God had intended for you. And I'm with HotNewHipHop. God damn it. Morning routine. I feel like the first thing you should do in the morning is when you open your eyes, I think you need to take a good 5 minutes to kind of just stare at the ceiling, right? Get all your thoughts out, everything you were dreaming about, everything you're thinking about for the day you have planned ahead. Really give yourself a quick little second for your mind to breathe. Once you do that, the next 2 hours, or I say at least an hour, you need at least an hour, right? 20 minutes minimum of you time. Shit that is just dedicated to you. Whether that's taking a quick shower, you know, making some coffee, sipping some tea real quick, you know what I mean? Reading your favorite book, you feel me? Catching up on Sports Center, you know what I mean? Whatever it is that you're interested in, you have to feed your own soul first. Before you start answering hella calls, before you start, you know, going and doing this for somebody, you need to take a little quick second for yourself. You know what I mean? Wake up exercise, nah. I mean, at least not over here. Or actually, I take it back. Sometimes, or I notice my best days are actually when I wake up, I have that hour to myself, and then after that hour to myself, I go and I play some basketball with my homies. You know what I mean? And definitely find you a basketball group that matches your skill level. You know what I mean? Or just make sure you're way better than the rest of them. You know what I mean? Either like have some people that you can ball with. You don't want to get balled on. Getting balled on in the morning, terrible way to start your morning. Don't do it. Balling with your homies, that's dope. So, you know, find people that make you feel like Kobe, not like Tyronn Lue. You know? How do I cope with stress and anxiety? I try to do a lot of deep breathing. You know? I'll take a second every time I get like too overwhelmed and really just, you feel me, like that, and I'll just repeat that for like a good little amount of time. Or anytime I'm getting like, if I had like a really busy day, instead of trying to really go hard at nighttime, I'll like try to like chill and watch like Godfather like the whole way through. Even though that's a high-strung movie too, it's just so long that it, you know what I mean, it takes your body and puts it in like timeout almost. And it's like, relax, just focus on this. I try to do things like that. Diet? Yeah, I try to diet like a little bit off and on. I definitely want to become a vegan at some point. I just am working. I'm bulking right now. That's what it is. You know what I mean? That's why I'm eating so much crazy shit, is because I'm bulking. I'm trying to get a little more weight so that I can get some muscle that one day when I finally go to the gym. Oh, drink a lot of water too. I would say that. Like, the more water you drink, you're always going to feel like you have a little more energy and a little more fuel in the tank. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's albums for different things, right? When I'm feeling just total anarchy, I don't give a fuck, I'll just put on like some Playboy Cardi or something, right? And just go, yeah, wow. You know what I'm saying? I'll just do that. But then when I'm like needing to get in touch with myself, I'll play like Miseducation, or I'll play like To Pimp a Butterfly, and really ground myself and let me know where I'm from and where I'm at in the world. And then, you know, there's different albums for different moods, but I say if I ever need to really like calm myself down and relax, it's gonna be Nothing Even Matters by Lauryn Hill and D'Angelo. That's a song that reminds me like, it's not that big of a deal, man. You know, take a breath, smile, be happy to be alive. You know, hug somebody you love, that type of stuff. Sleep is one of those things I'm still working on. My mind really just races a lot, so it's hard for me to just force myself to go to sleep. I'm one of those people that really has to be tired. I have to wait until I'm actually tired. And it's like my sleep schedule is so messed up because I'll either be in this place or that place or this place or that place, and time zones are constantly changing. So, you know, my internal clock is definitely a little off, but I would say, you know, definitely, I mean, sleep is very important. It's the most important factor to all the things I just talked about. All these things about being in a good mood and stuff, you can't do them if you're not getting your proper sleep. But for me, I really just have to wait until I'm tired. And if it's 4 in the morning when I get tired, that's when I get tired. But then I'm for sure going to sleep, and I am trying to stay asleep until at least like 12. But if for whatever reason I can't, I always try to make sure I get like a nap in. You know, I'll just pull up, like, whether it's in the car somewhere. You can really survive a lot off of like 20-minute power naps. You know, you can do that a lot. I remember growing up in LA, there was always this like legendary Kobe myth, and I don't know if it's a myth or if it's facts, that he would like sleep in like these three-hour increments, right? 4-hour increments. It was 4, yeah, or maybe 4 hours. Anyways, this weird sleep schedule where you just sleep for a little bit, get up, ball, sleep for a little bit, get up, ball some more. And I'm just saying that you can get your sleep, however, you know what I mean. I'm definitely an optimist by nature, and I overlook that blessing sometimes. And I noticed that when I talk to my mom and I talk to my dad, they're the 2 most optimistic people in the world. And I'm like, okay, this is why it's so easy for me. But I definitely had to coach myself into it a little bit because, you know, like, you know, life will hit you really fast, and it will take an optimistic person and turn them into the complete opposite. You know what I mean? And I've felt that before, but I've had to like coach myself and remind myself how to stay an optimistic person. Like, being an optimistic person your entire life isn't an easy journey. You know what I mean? This shit is really a battle you got to wake up every day and fight for. You have to appreciate what you have. You have to appreciate the things that are around you. You know, if you're not appreciating what you have, you're never going to be happy. You know what I mean? If you're always thinking that it's better somewhere else, you're not realizing, you know, how great of a friend you have, right? Or you're not realizing how great of a girlfriend you have. You know what I'm saying? You're not realizing how great of a family you have, or how great of a situation you have, or how blessed you are. Then, you know, that's a quick way to find yourself pouting about everything. And that's a quick way to feel really stupid too, because there's somebody out there way less fortunate than you. And you got to remind yourself of that. And then after that, I would say definitely it's like self-love too. You have to allow yourself to feel good about the things you have accomplished. You know what I mean? I think a lot of the times people get down on themselves about where they think they should be. And then I would say, yeah, I feel like, and then you just need a little bit of stamina when it comes to optimistic thinking. You know, you have to not give up. You know what I mean? You can't give up. You have to know that it's a battle to stay optimistic and stay happy all the time. And you have to be, you know, willing to fight that every day. Every day you wake up, you have to remind yourself, like, okay, today is going to be a good day for this reason. And you have to go over all the things we just named, you know. Optimistic thinking, self-love, appreciation, things like that.